like he deserves any slack. Hey! Oh, you're that full of yourself? If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Like what? This? This game is not suitable for children. Despite the cute intro. Oh my gosh, look how cute they are. I can't. So we are going to join a literature club. This game coming out in 2017, I have not played it. I am super excited. We gotta have it on the channel. So let's have some fun. Y'all ready? All I do know is there's gonna be a lot of reading. Cheers. Look at how cute they are. DDLC, Virtue Ray, let's get it. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We questioning that? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. But if she's a girl who's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up with me. Hey Sayori, you need some water? Here, you looking a little winded too. I overslept again, but I caught up to you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Virtue Ray. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students, making their daily commute. By the way, Virtue Ray, have you decided on the club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me that you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. And one of our many conversations where I dismissively go with whatever she goes on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content with just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind, at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. So, the school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Sayori wants me to check out some club. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hey, let's do it. Anime club sounds fun. Hello? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and I realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Facts. How are we over here just spacing out? You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Aw, that was thoughtful of her. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Word? We just gonna shut her down like that? Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Oh, she's sleeping in because she's reading late. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Okay. Since she was the first person to show interest after all, after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. I'm with him on that. We already have to do enough reading in school as it is to then be reading for leisure? Come on, please.
Nope.
Unless it's manga. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring a new member.
Bruh.
And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much more of an airhead or if she is cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake today, okay? Yes, let's go. She's cute. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings the classroom door. Oh, okay. So I got questions. Why in anime, right? It's like if you miss the first week of school and you haven't decided what type of group that you're gonna fall in line with, it's over for you. Like you're a loner, that's it. Clubs and choosing your clubs is like imperative. So Sayori really trying to hook me up here. Everyone, the new member is here. Okay, Sayori, hold on now. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Oh, girl number one. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. All right, got the purple hair. She look good. Sayori says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Oh, we being sexist now? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Virtue, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Okay, all words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I agree. Okay, we got some taste. What are you looking at?
Bruh.
If you want to say something, say it. Sorry, just y'all looking cute. Natsuki. Oh, okay, she a little sassy. I got you. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Oh, we sizing up now. She is also one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayori. Okay, so she could bake too. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Is that what you want to call it? Sayori says that quietly in my ear, then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Ah, okay. Okay, so Natsuki, cute with the bob, and then Yuri. Don't say things like that. She playing in her hair. Yuri appears comparable to a mature and timid. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet you both. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Virtue. Monica smiles sweetly. All right, hey, what's up? We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked. We were in the same class last year. Monica was most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Okay, tell us more. Basically completely out of my league. Yeah, I mean, if you tell yourself that, then she is. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. We stuttering too? Hold on, we gotta keep it together. Come sit down, Virtue. We made a classroom. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them, I'll get them. Okay, ladies, it's all good, it's all good. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened and there was one more space next to Monica and a space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to a corner in the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens up the closet. What? Hold on, let me reread that. Natsuki, hey Yuri, what you doing over there? Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. I wanna see! The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. Okay, Sayori. So she's unaware and very playful. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, look for the best angle, and then take a bite. Natsuki's is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. Aw, so cute. It's okay, it's all right. Don't fight it. But not for, you know, you dummy. All right. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. It's a good idea. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the tea set in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Okay, you keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Right, this is the literature club. What book are we reading anyway? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Oh, word? That's her way of impressing me, huh? That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. She blushing too? I believe you. It's all good. Well, tea and reading a book might not be pastime for me, but you know, at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. Getting kind of popular, huh? So, what made you consider the literature club? What are we gonna say? I was afraid of this question, right? We gotta be honest, man. Sometimes something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. So this is already problem number one, not living in your truth. Come on, man. Well, I haven't joined any club yet since Sayori seemed to be really happy here, so. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure that you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any one of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader in the debate club last year? Oh snap, she's smart. Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics behind all the major clubs. Hey, that's facts. It feels like nothing but arguing about budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. How wholesome. And if it encourages others to get into the literature club, then I'm fulfilling that dream. So cute, Monica! Monica's a really great leader. I'd say so. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. But are we though? Again, reading as a pastime, especially when you're a teenager? Competing with anime? It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all their effort to start something brand new, especially when that something doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we are all really growing this club before we graduate. Okay. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I didn't really know if I could keep up with the level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Virtue, what kind of things do you like to read? Manga. Considering how little I've read the past few years, I really didn't have a good way of answering that. Manga! I knew it. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Why do I really relate to our main character right now? I got you, man. I get it. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Yo, for real? Like, manga's legit. Well, I can change. I can change. What am I saying, right? I spoke without even thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Oh, shoot. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Nice. We're asking a follow-up question. Very good. Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. Word, okay. My favorites, usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. All right. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid at the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Oh yeah? Like what? Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you into a loop? That's one way to put it. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped for something I can relate to at a minimum level. Okay, chill. Let's not force it. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. We'll do something about it. Let's pick up a book, challenge ourselves. We over here daydreaming. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Oh, yeah, Monica. We're coachable. For some reason, as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if the story makes you think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Yeah, true. It's the beauty of books. I hate horror. Okay, Natsuki, it's cool. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. What was that about? You trying to tell me something? Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? Cute things are cool. We like cute things. What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called, Don't say that out loud! And give it back! Y'all probably should have talked about this separately. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just so cute as you are. Aww. Sayuri saddles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Oh, Natsuki, you write your own poems. Yeah. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Me too. Poem writing is great. Why don't you share them sometime? Oh, look at us, engaged, invested. No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. Ooh, he's teasing her. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing a level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Yes. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. Come on, y'all. Let's open up a little bit, right? I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poem. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. What's your idea? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's go home and write a poem of ours. Look at her. Okay, I like that. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I think that's a great idea. Yeah, let's do it. All right, Sayori. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it would give us a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bond of the club. Look at you. Isn't that right, Virtue Ray? We just gonna join the club like that? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. We're giving in, aren't we? Let's just join this club. Hold on, there's still one problem. What, besides the fact that you don't read? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth what's been on my mind the entire time. We don't read books! I never said I would join the club! Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Whoa! I still have other clubs I have to look at, and like the anime club. I lose my train of thought. Look at them, I'm outnumbered. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Look at them. But, Monica, don't do that. I'm sorry, I thought. Yuri, come on now. Natsuki, Hey, Virtue, Sayori, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. They're so cute. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing a poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Hey, for the beautiful girls, okay? One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, okay? You really did scare me for a moment. Yuri, you cared? If you really came just for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. The cupcakes was good. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Yeah, we joined. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once. Virtue, I look forward to seeing you and how you express yourself. Yeah, okay. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. We joined the literature club. What did we expect? We gotta bring our A game and not spacing out in class. Meanwhile, the girls continue chit chat as Yuri and Natsui clean up their food. Hey, Virtue, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's all right. Sayori and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for the clubs. Sure, might as well. Makes sense, right? Yay! All right, Sayori. With that, the 2 of us depart the club room and make our way home. We live in a nice area. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. What we wondering? Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right, I'll just make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Me too, you got 4 cute girls. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, gotta write a poem. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Ooh, okay. All right, how are we feeling? I'm feeling like universe. I've really been into this lately, where my place is in the universe and how everything means something, right? Let's roll with universe. Okay. Oh, we got 20 words. Woo! Okay, I gotta hurry up. We're feeling like it's a whirlwind, you know, the universe, and it's a whirlwind of things that happen. There is an aura about us that will be adventurous for us, right? And that I know that with our tenacious attitude, we will covet something strong and wonderful, a desire to pursue our purpose and passions, dissipating all feelings of unendingness. But yes, we do fear, right? Fear is good because we do not know, but that is okay, because through all of this, we will play and we will smile
And we will question because we have to question. That's what makes us different from animals, is that we question our existence. That is where we will find peace in being infinite in that way. And it is quite extraordinary because we're extraordinary in it all, in our thoughts. But now, we gotta go philosophy. Is a lover of wisdom in which we are, because we are woke and now we know where we are. We are at bliss. But with bliss comes memories that we will hold forever. And with memories comes laughs, because we gotta laugh. And with laugh comes love, because that's what love is all about. Let's go! I'm excited to share my poem.
Hi again, Virtue Ray.
Hi, Monica. How you doing?
Glad to see you didn't run away from us.
Yeah, nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I could at least keep my word. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is still hanging around. Oh, you the last one? Come on now, man.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Virtue Ray.
Yeah, you know.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headset into the literature club when you're not accustomed to it.
What you know I'm accustomed to? You've been paying attention, huh? Okay.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack.
Hey!
Sayori told me that you don't even want to join any clubs this year.
Oh! And last year too? Hey! You gonna put me on blast like that?
I don't know if you plan to just come here and just hang out or what.
Well, wouldn't you want to come hang out? Y'all cute. All right. You outed me.
If you don't want to take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
I wrote a poem. Could I share my poem? Dang. Oh, shoot. I missed that. My B. I got excited. Natsuki finds herself stuck in between saying Monica and manga. Yeah, is that the type of literature you reading? Manga is literature. Right. Hey, I'm with you on that. You know what I'm saying? There's some good manga. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Yeah, that's right, girl. Trying to come up to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to brand myself in this literature club. You over here trying to say I'm not committed to it. Chill.
Don't worry, guys. Virtue Ray already gives it his best as long as he's having fun.
There we go.
He helps me with busy work even without asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori.
That's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Yo.
Is that so?
Oh yeah. Wow, that's crazy. You two are really good friends, aren't you? Are you paying attention, huh? I mean, you know, we've known each other for some time. We live close.
I might be a little jealous.
Did she say that out loud? Oh, snap.
How come? You and Virtue Ray can become good friends too.
Sound like she want to be more than friends.
So Sayori?
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Yeah, very weird indeed.
Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Well, wait, Sayori.
Oh, she did? What?
Me? Not really.
Well, did you or did you not?
Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
She brought me something? I just joined yesterday. That's kind of intense. You're very welcoming. What is it?
Never mind.
She playing in her hair again. Sayori made a sound like a big deal when it's not really. Okay, that's good. Yeah.
What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Come on, let's finesse it. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Hey, that was a good move. Risen. So a nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Okay, we got a game. It'll make me happy no matter what. A word?
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be, you know?
All right. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Oh, that's fitting.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy.
Aw, so cute.
It's a short read. It should keep your attention even if you don't normally read. And you could,
she's like, here, simpleton. I've got you a simple book.
Discuss it if you want it.
Ooh, okay, Yuri. How is this girl actually being so cute? She even picked up a book and thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. I'm intrigued.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to take off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I wanted to share my poem. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Are we gonna share our poems? Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related like this? I guess I could always read some of the book that Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I'd probably fall asleep right now. I don't know if the literature club is for us. I close my eyes and end up listening into Sayori's conversation. Oh, okay, so we not present right now. Now we just eavesdropping.
Well, we're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Oh, okay, hold on, Sayori.
Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to our creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature club.
Whoa, chill. Believe in yourself, girl.
So it's important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after all, we can do something to speak to our creative minds.
What's that? Sayori is taking this stuff very seriously. It's rare to hear her debating like this.
That's a good point.
In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
Well, what kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes!
Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
That wasn't why I suggested it.
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
Monica, cupcakes it is then.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details on the event itself. Okay, so it looks like we're really getting ourselves ready for this festival. I find myself smiling. That's cute. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies an unexpected reason I admire her. Ooh, what's that? Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Facts. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Blind optimism. Whoa! I open my eyes and find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all.
Okay. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah? I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
That's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Yeah, what are you up to?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances over at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingers down the side of Sayori's hair to straighten it out. I got you, girl. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. there's more than just your hair. Look at your bow, it's not even straight. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Hey, at least she brushed her teeth. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger.
But nobody would ever do that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Whoa! That's super mean. I agree. We didn't have to take it that far. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Woo! Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
Hey, yo, what
Oh, snaps! This is getting erotic.
This is so funny.
What's funny about this? What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
Don't say that. We're getting embarrassed now. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this.
Aren't you? We over here buttoning her shirt? Nah, we can't be doing this if she ain't about it. This is getting weird.
I guess.
Hey, be careful. Yo, we doing the worst right now, right? Buttoning this up, rizzing up our friend. And then she start catching feelings and we gonna be like, wait, what? Nah, we over here doing too much. The button came off. Why is this one so close? I struggle to finally close the button near her chest. Does this even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it.
Yeah, the way these bosoms are set up, they change in size. If you've ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner, but it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Is this a platonic conversation? Because this is turning a little like into something else. Anyway, you look much better now.
Ah.
Why does it feel so strange with Sayori's button blazer up like this? Oh my God.
But it's so stuffy. Ooh, it's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer. Once more, go ahead, live your best life.
Phew, she's like, I can breathe. That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms around and twirls all around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like that's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this.
That's right, she know what's up.
And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway.
Okay.
So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Yeah, y'all out of pocket. Yeah, I'll check. Oops. Yeah, be early, girl. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than taking care of ourselves. Aw, that's kind of cute. Yeah, I guess so.
So maybe you should just come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometime. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share our poems right now? Yes! I'm ready to share my deep poem. Yeah. Virtue, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, my relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't find much inspiration since I really never done this before.
Well, now everyone's ready. Why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet with a loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Girl, get it together. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook, which we expect, right? She's smart. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where she left it, so she's type A for sure. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their book bags. I do the same myself. So who should I show my poem to first? So remember, we've got this deep, philosophical, universal poem, right? And I'm feeling like either Monica, I feel like Yuri she will vibe with this. Yuri seems most experienced, so I'll start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Yeah. Yes, Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, so sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
Bruh.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on.
What does that mean?
Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure.
So is that bad?
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hand. I couldn't help but notice that I've been several minutes and we haven't really even gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right,
My poem?
it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing that I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate.
Okay.
In other words, they tend to pick out writing styles separate from the topic matter, and then they form to fit them together.
Yeah, let me explain it. Oh, once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. She stammers, is completely gone, and sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something that you could be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing a simple poem.
Simple?
Not just finding them, but building them and getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and by learning it by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though.
Biased how?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
I wanted to share my thought process too. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it was a rare opportunity for her, which is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be the literature club? Ghost under the light. Wait, hold on real quick. I couldn't formulate sentences. I had to choose words, adjectives, nouns. I didn't get a chance to formulate sentences, so don't be trying to come for me.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of the hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm breathing, the air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
That was deep. Okay, streetlight.
I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But
it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just didn't read the script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you in a ghost, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about Ghost at all, Virtue Ray.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did glance over it after all.
What?
But remember that poets often express their thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is being symbiotically compared to a ghost, lingering in the last remaining piece of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That was a lot more solemn when you put it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's very impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, that makes me happy you think that. Just remember, it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, okay. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
She didn't hold back at all, huh? She just was like, go ahead. And I'm gonna need you to study how to formulate a proper poem. All right, I wanna know Monica. Okay, Monica, what's up, girl? You gonna kick me off the club?
Hi, Virtue Ray. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Glad to hear it. By the way, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like activities or anything we can do better, I'm always listening.
Look at that. That's a good leader. Wanted some feedback. I like her style. Go, Monica.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Anyway, I want to share my poem.
You want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Virtue Ray. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know?
Okay, relating, I hear you. But that's all sort of the barrier.
We'll have to learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one.
It makes me think of something Sayori would like. What you mean? Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
What sorts of things? Being philosophical? Curious? Transcendent? Well, I mean, we are good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are some similarities that you wouldn't expect. Like the way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being.
Why is this the focal point of the club? I need some feedback on my poem. I thought I did good.
So that's the kind of vibe that I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it a little too much?
That could be. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. That someone so happy would enjoy sad things too.
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying a lot of different things. It could take a while before I get comfortable doing things.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things.
Would you now?
That's the best way to find what kind of style suits for you.
Like playing these games, because boy, this is a lot of reading.
But I've always hoped to find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Yeah, Monica, you're so wise beyond your years.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident.
Fake it till you make it.
That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I got you. I see. Okay, well, let's read it then. Smacking. All right, so we have Monica's poem.
Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction the speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. A real blind, like a film left out of the sun. But it's too late. My retina, already scorched by a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a hole, but wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in.
Yo, we were talking about infiniteness. How are we not connected? So what do you think? It's very freedom, if that's what you call it.
Sorry, I'm really not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between the words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
Was that the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it.
Okay.
I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently.
Epiphany.
It's been influencing my poems a bit.
A word? Okay.
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming out on strongly.
Yeah, I agree. Let's kind of keep it a little lighthearted, you know?
Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other.
I feel you.
Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point If you try hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later.
That sounds like recording and editing. You'll never have the perfect video, just do it.
If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just have a dark puddle of ink. So let your hand move and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day.
She just got real positive and like oddly surfacey. Like, it's okay, Monica, to be a little vulnerable. I got you, girl. And you got some deep layers to you. We already know Sayori is the homie. Let's see what Natsuki. What's up, girl? You know, you be playing a little hard to get. We gonna make this awkward?
Well, it's about what I expect from someone like you.
That's a little blunt, right?
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions.
Natsuki! So basically it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Hey! I'll pass.
Ugh. Well, anyway, I guess I'll show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Okay, Natsuki.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it.
That's cute.
Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am.
Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be sophisticated and stuff.
That's true.
So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't that the point of poems, to people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
That's true. Hey man, you can make something simple but clean,
like in this poem. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts way more weight on the wordplay. Like I can set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling of the best line.
So you did.
I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro.
Well, slow down.
I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. Look at you. Okay, be a little modest. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I really didn't care how old everyone is, but Natsuki is feeling proud, and I won't take that away from her. She is a brat. All right, Sayori, what's up, little homie? What you wrote? I saved you for last, girl.
Oh my goodness, this is so good, Virtue Ray.
Let's go. I'm being acknowledged here.
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overacting. I'm not a good of a writer. Hey, I thought we did pretty good. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. Yuri's opinion is way more constructive than this. So we thinking about Yuri. Are you sure you don't like it because I just wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I wrote your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Virtue Ray poem. And that makes me feel extra special. I feel like your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that you're standing in front of the club room. Yeah, of course. She just hugged the poem? That's weird. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean that, I'd break my promise.
See? It's like we said before, Virtue Ray. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only good people would do.
Thanks, Sayori. You really love bombing me right now. I'm not sure Sayori's just see the full picture of the motivation here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason why I joined. Okay, facts. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that we have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you can read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. All right, we got Sayori's poem.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. kissing my forehead to help me out the bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad.
Oh, snap. That was romantic. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Ooh, we gonna hold you to it.
I forgot to do it last night. Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it. Woo! Shee! We did it, guys! I guess that's everyone. I look around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. I didn't feel like that was mediocre. We did good. We was philosophical. We was all in there, you know what I'm saying? Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is the literature club after all. I sigh. Yeah, it's a literature club for me because we out here reading. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem and watch their expressions change, Natsuki eyebrows furry in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks.
Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about having feelings of giving up. Uh-oh. Feeling a little hopeless over there, cutie?
How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Ooh, she's sassy, huh? Thought it was just me. She's just sassy in general. She's not doing one of those be mean because she likes you.
Thanks, but
it really didn't come out all that nice.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If you're looking for some suggestions, I have asked someone who already liked it. Which person did, by the way? Sayori liked it. And Virtue did too.
Yeah, I count as a person. Okay.
So based on that, I'm gladly give some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Of course, unless I come across something particularly inspiring.
Okay, ladies, relax. This is what happens when you got a club with too many girls. Too many opinionated girls.
Which I haven't. And Virtue liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Whoa, y'all need to chill. Don't put me in the middle of this.
That's not what
you're just...
Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Virtue appreciates the advice more than he appreciated yours.
Yo! Hey!
And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more?
This ain't a competition, ladies.
Oh, you're that full of yourself? I was full of myself. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Like what? This?
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Virtue started showing up.
Whoa! We talking about boobies now?
Natsuki!
Monica! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you.
I don't like fighting, you guys.
All I'm thinking about is boobs. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me. It's as if I just noticed I was standing there.
Virtue, she just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing, then we wouldn't have happened in the first place. Y'all trying to grow the club. We about to get a less member in a minute if y'all don't get it together. This point is in making all the poems are convoluted for no reason. The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force him to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Virtue Ray. Don't put me in this. But wait. There's no reason to have some deep expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning most effectively. See, this is the thing about the literature club. This why this be so intimidating, because everybody want to talk about this being more effective than that when it's all subjective. Can y'all chill? Avoiding them is not only necessarily limiting yourself, but it's also a waste of time. You don't understand that. You understand that, right, Virtue Ray? Well, yo, I'm getting double teamed. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they will probably think more highly of me. Oh gosh, why they gonna do us like this? So of course that's what it's gonna be. Oh my gosh. Who do we choose? Are we gonna choose Yuri, the uptight, technical, type A perfectionist / snob? Or do we choose the hothead cutesy who is simple and not overcomplicated? I'm gonna choose Natsuki. No, I'm gonna choose Yuri because I'm sure she's probably more often misunderstood, right? She just likes to be in the corner, wants to read her book by herself. I'm gonna stand by her, let her know that she could be a little open. That's what I'm doing. Oh, I don't have to choose. We're going with Yuri. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. That's right. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. Facts. It's not like that's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're simply putting their feelings into it, and it can become something really personal. Look at us! Okay. We became so like woke all of a sudden and level-headed. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. Let's go! We over here reasoning. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. We got an apology? That's growth. Ooh, but Natsuki, you took it too far, Lil Ma. Come on now. Yuri means well. And if you had just told her how you felt, instead of being petty, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? No. That's exactly what I did. And that was her. I'm trying to reason with you. You said you was the youngest. I'm gonna need you to act more mature, please. Natsuki, that's enough. Thank you, Monica. Tell her. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Go ahead. We waiting. Come on now, girl. Natsuki clenches her fist. Is it that serious? In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Okay, Sayori. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? What, Natsuki? I'm going to do that. I'll spare me from having to look at everyone's faces right now. Hey, we look good, so go on in. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples the paper of the poem in her hands and throws it in the trash can. Seriously? Acting so petty. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands, and she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. Everything all right? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me right now.
No, we don't hate you. It's okay. You know, we all get out of pocket sometimes, you know? We allow people to make us react in ways we don't want to. How could anyone have not gotten flustered after being treated like that? You handled it well. You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you.
Well, all right. I believe you. Thanks, Virtue. You're too kind. I'm thankful that I have you as a part of the club now.
That was so sweet. It's nothing. I'm over here playing in my hair, okay?
One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know.
Ooh, what you talking about?
You would never do anything so shameful. So,
what you talking about, girl? What did Natsuki say? Why are you looking like that? What'd she say?
Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea.
You just gonna sip some tea without giving it to me?
Good idea.
Make enough for more than one person, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. It's just about that time for us to leave. How do you feel about sharing the poems?
It was a lot of fun. Well,
I'd say it was worth it. It was all right, mostly. Oh, you came back? You still not gonna apologize?
Virtue, how about you?
I'd say the same. It was neat thing to talk about it with everyone.
Awesome. Well, in that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends. Maybe learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
Okay, I still thought my poem was fire. Y'all can't tell me nothing. I think to myself, I don't need to change nothing. That's what I think. I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone's like. So with any luck, that means I can at least do better at impressing them. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Virtue, ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either.
Sayori? What happened earlier?
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki?
Yeah, that was kind of awkward. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see that they'd make good friends. They'd make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Virtue, it's nice to get to spend time with you in the club.
Okay.
But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the most happiness.
All right, yeah. Let's get back to the platonic, talk.
I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Sounds pretty exhausting. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the type of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but I'd still rather watch anime. Oh, but does that mean that we need to stop? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. That's right. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay, yeah, let's do this.
We're gonna go ahead and hold it here. We'll get back to our literature activities next video. Tell me what you guys think of this. Are you tired of my voice? Things will escalate, but right now we're writing poems and we're getting to know each other. I hope I've made this interesting. I'm sure there's a ton more to play. I want to see where this goes, and I hope you guys want to do the same. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Smash that like button, please. Subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. And until next time, peace, love, and prosperity.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.